Very happy to welcome Stitch Jones into the Soundfield studio.
Great to be here.
Hello.
Thank you, fellas.
Thanks for having us.
Ross, thank
What's
you
the
for coming
story,
in.
sir? You well?
And watching, you're
Great,
most
thank you very
welcome
much, sir.
for joining us. Thank you so much.
Great.
I was going to kind of start off by talking about you had an exceptionally busy summer of touring inside and outside of Ireland.
Oh yes.
And one that particularly took my eye was the I hope I'm pronouncing it right. It was the Kyale
That's actually how it sounded after a few cans.
Yeah.
Festival in Holland.
It was called Cooley.
Cooley
Festival.
Festival.
Cooley. That's what they're all like.
And I read a one-line review of your performance
Oh,
and it
Jesus.
said that 2 paddies were tight.
I actually missed that one.
That's
pretty accurate.
It's pretty good, isn't
Yeah,
it?
like
2
it.
paddies were tight. But
That's amazing.
tell us about the festival though, because it looked like an old school rock festival, to be honest with you.
There was a lot of kind of old school Dutch bikers, like the leather jackets and stuff like that. We walked in, it's like, whoa. It's kind of like we were expecting Sons of Anarchy to break out or something.
Yeah.
But it was really cool because, we walked in and there was mud everywhere. It's like, okay, it's a proper festival.
Yeah.
I've actually still got the mud on this shoe from the festival.
Never
Right
clean
there.
it.
Yeah, mine's
Never,
in a
that's
little
why I'm
bag.
keeping it there.
Yeah, mine's in a little bag somewhere. But no, we got treated really, really well. And the guys basically seen us playing in just Fibbers in Dublin one night on a random Thursday or a Friday. It's like, February, yeah. And they just said, guys, you guys are really good, and I take your email address and maybe you play our festival in Holland. And I'm the usual, 5 months passes and then
Thinking
nothing
nothing
happens.
of
Yeah.
And then right enough, you guys good to go for September?
Whoa.
Yeah, suppose so. So what's in it for us? And then it was like, that sounds amazing. Buzz
Happy
there.
days.
And we played, and it just went really well.
Yeah, what are
one of the best
Dutch
shows we've ever
Dutch
played.
kind of rocks scene like?
It's pretty strong. You see, but on continental Europe, there's a big network. And there's a real kind of function network. It's like we'll play Brussels one night, we'll go to Antwerp and then Berlin or something. Whereas here, it's a little bit more difficult because we're an island nation, and the music. Flights are expensive, to Tullamore.
Where we were was like closer to Cologne in Germany than it was Amsterdam, because everyone kind of kept saying, how was Amsterdam? And I was like, it was Luttenberg, it was an hour and a half outside Amsterdam.
We were 20 kilometres closer to Germany,
But we got to see the totally different side of Holland. Before we'd obviously done like the Dom and all that. But now we got to see like the countryside. We got to see all that. It was such a great experience.
And all that kind of
Cornfields everywhere. Actually.
Very
it's
flat.
it's like I was in Smallville. It was great.
Changed since I was there last year. They got rid of all the tulips.
So it was a really good experience, and we hope to build on that. We made a couple of friends over there. So
you want to get hit another European kind of
once you get the buzz for it, like
we were glad to have such a when someone's like, how was your first outside of Ireland show? I was like, it was just brilliant.
Amazing.
We came home feeling so good after.
Yeah. And then you did the Fwynham Festival as well recently.
We did it the day beforehand.
The day before.
3 hours sleep we operated on.
Jesus, and that was a pretty kind of with a bit of a heavy rock kind of tinge on it with like bands like Thumper and Bitch Falcon and stuff like that.
There was Thumper, Bitch Falcon, there was Chancer, Bodies. We were hanging out with the guy in the Megacone. We were having a bit of crack with it as well. Luckily enough, we kind of see the bands every now and again and catch up, hey, how's things. Freedom was great crack. We played on the rock stage on the Friday afternoon, so luckily enough we opened up the show, and again, a lot of mud.
A lot of
happy people.
Not as much mud as Holland, but
not as much mud.
Nice dress rehearsal.
Yeah, because we got in on the Friday afternoon before the place turned into an absolute like cowfield. Usually on a Sunday, it's like you see like a wrist coming up from the book going,
"Hi!" But we had to like play.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So no, that was really good fun.
We had to play and run for that. Back to my house, sleep for 3 hours, then go up, get the flight, and so we were. When we arrived at Holland, they were like, there's a fridge full of beer there, and we're like, oh, it's 2 o'clock in the day, we'll take it easy. Yeah. And most of that was gone by about 5 o'clock.
Once you get the gig.
Come 3 o'clock,
there's no control.
Combine the 3 hours sleep, like we don't remember. I don't remember at least the last 2 hours. He remembers it. I don't remember the last 2 hours.
Oh, he's one of them, is he?
Yeah, I don't know how I got back to the hotel.
Shaming the name.
I was one of them responsible lads shaming the name of rock and roll, like,
You were a disgrace.
Well, you back in the hotel for it.
And listen, your releases as well. Last year you released your debut EP, which is quite a long name, Bread Collector and the Emancipation of Meat.
Oh, close!
Oh,
you were so close.
Bacon!
Damn it! Bacon.
That was brilliant, though. That was great. That's the closest anyone has come to getting it so far. You got it.
We did an interview before, and a lad had to stop 5 times so we could get the title right.
He have to Google and just keep it open up like that.
So close.
I was like, and then I said, but you probably didn't hear chicken.
Anyway, it was kind of like we were thinking about going vegetarian. That's a lie.
Yeah.
No, it was,
Never.
they released that actually the end of. It was mid 2015, but we just put on, June. Yeah, we put on Spotify though last year.
Yeah.
And that was basically our first foray into tipping our toes into the world of being a two-piece.
Yeah.
Because we'd been in previous bands where it was more than two people.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird. Like that was kind of like we had to get the first recordings out of our system to see how that dynamic worked.
Yeah.
And we got it out of our system and we decided let's just keep gigging.
Yeah.
And it was good crack because we kind of just figured like we're best mates and. What better way to ruin friendships than to
play music together?
Exactly.
And now we hate each other. Look at the gap between the sofa.
That's the biggest gap I've seen.
Because when you give me a lift home afterwards, I'm not going.
So that was our beginning stages into being a two-piece. It was a good experience. Yeah.
And then you had the album out then in April of this year.
They actually did better with the longer name.
Echolalia. Yeah.
So that was our first long play, I suppose. We had a repeat and went into Mick Richards out in Track Mix Studios. And that was an experience for Mick as well because he never did a two-piece either. So he was experimenting a lot and seeing where you put bass tracks and drum kits in different different stereo spreads and whatever. But
great time recording.
And did you feel much of a difference between the two? Because the first one was very kind of heavy, straight up heavy. Yeah. And then the album was kind of more leaning towards that bluesy kind of.
Yeah, there's a bit more dexterity to it, and we kind of figured as well when we played live that people liked our dancier kind of. Four to the floor kind of songs. We kind of had one or two more of those songs in Echolalia, as well as throwing in a 10-minute instrumental,
a 9-minute 58 instrumental, over 2 seconds long.
Nearly 10.
Yeah. So it's a bit schizophrenic in that way.
Album number 2.
Well, that's for another conversation. But we just thought we'd throw. All the paint to the wall and see what stuck. Yeah. We had our little four to the floors, we had our instrumentals, and we had our grungy numbers. So we just put it out and see what happens. So far, people seem to dig it. So,
And do you find that you guys are, there's obviously, you'd have to be loose about it, to be kind of mostly on the kind of in the favourite scene and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Would you guys notice different kind of layers in terms of where different bands kind of reside in terms of their sound? And is there very little interaction between those kind of different genres?
It really depends. There's some bands that can, like Megacone, for instance, can play the heavy metal kind of places that we do, and they can go off and play somewhere like the Bowie or play somewhere, and it's ready set. At the start, we were very much kind of like, what we play, it's all really heavy, it's drop C, it's kind of, it's to the metal clubs. Now we've come out of that more and more, and you could have us play a heavy metal night, you could have us play a screamo night, we could also go and do a blues night, we could also go do a punk night or something.
You can play your sister's wedding if she's
exactly.
She's already married, but these days it doesn't really mean much.
She'll probably get married again.
At least 2 or 3 times before she's 50, I'd hope.
Okay, alright. Well, if there's a auntie's 50 coming up, or
give us a buzz.
Her husband.
Is it?
Yeah, I know. And
is he smelling?
So do you have a card? And we'll talk about it after.
Okay.
I'll book you guys in for.
Get a business card.
Yeah.
So basically, we can kind of spread around and be big and sluts. I suppose.
Yeah. So why not?
We adapt better these days than we ever did before. We know when we show up to a gig, it's okay, turn everything up, go crazy, or you turn up to a gig, and it's I think it's time to chill out for this show. Don't go too mad.
And would you base that on the audience?
Actually.
I don't know. Sometimes we have gone we played Spirit Store last week in Dundalk, and we came in and there was this lovely band with a big double bass beforehand. Lovely Bell and Sebastian sound. And I just went, we're going to ruin people's evenings when we get up there. They danced for every single song. They loved every minute of it. And at first I was like, let's just take it easy. By the second song in, I turned to him and was just like, no, everything back now. Up to that, let's do it. And everybody, they loved it. They danced and loved the entire show. So
happy days.
I love when we get surprised that we turn up and we're like, everybody's wearing such and such. Let's just play this. And then you're like, oh no, they're down for the rock. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Pretty tragic, but he's enjoying himself.
Tragically hip.
Yeah, exactly. Very good. And what's the plan then in terms of I suppose for 2018 now? Are you finished with the kind of the big gigs now between now and the end of Christmas?
We're kind of approaching the end of the Echolalia run. That's I don't think it's got nothing to do with we've taken as far as we can go. It's just we like to keep on writing.
Exactly.
People kind of say we're punk rock. I hate labels though, you know. That sounds even pretentious. So I hate labels, man.
Yeah,
but I know what we do.
Super
Chips, super chips, man. I hate labels, man. Pass me my skinny jeans. But no, we just like writing songs, and we actually have about 8 new songs in their embryonic stage.
Great.
And we're hitting sitting in jam space all last night, kind of sifting through all.
We're jamming again tomorrow.
Nice. And then jamming again tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna keep on writing. I just think sometimes bands just kind of, you know, every band is different, but we just like writing and just like.
Sometimes people overthink it and almost do it by like looking at a calendar and go, no, well, we just brought that out then, so we should wait. You should go with what feels kind of right.
That's exactly it. Like, we were messing with a few riffs over the summer, and he turned around to me last month, or actually I think the month before, and said, why not set a goal for like, you know, mid-November to have 8 songs written, and now we kind of have the embryonic stages of them. So next, we're now in the middle of October.
We've a month
get everything
We've a month and a week.
So much longer this interview.
We've a month and a week.
Yeah, I've a month for my mammy to be proud of me.
Excellent stuff.
Yeah.
And when all that does come out, you're on all the usual platforms that that
Spotify,
people from age 16 up until 75
use
nowadays.
No one wants physical copies. No one wants physical copies. Who has a CD player? I don't have a CD player.
I remember we lost a few
That's
physical...
the next thing for the hipsters.
Yeah.
With CD mans and like a typewriter outside a cafe.
A typewriter, man, emails are so blasé.
Yeah.
But we just kind of, I don't know, like we lost a few physical copies at a gig one night, and
we didn't
really care.
It was the gig we seen all use at. We were like, we left a bag of stuff in Shinay, and I was just like, oh well, right.
No worries.
You look back, there's this old janitor guy sweeping the can like into the bin.
Yeah, like beer coaster or something. Follow us on Spotify. Yeah, so we'll be on all those platforms, iTunes and Bandcamp, Spotify. Maybe Bebo.
Maybe
Bebo. Bring it back.
Could be your top 16.
Bebo 2018.
Yeah, Tom's still sitting there in his white shirt looking old.
Yeah, Stitch Jones running again.
Yeah. Or is there one Tila Tequila? She was everybody's mate as well on MySpace. Yeah. She's like an Asian model, we'll call her.
It's a reality TV star.
Yeah, that's right. Tila Tequila.
She nearly got killed at a Juggalo convention as well, I remember.
A Juggalo
Was it not a Gigolo?
The insane
I would have said Gigolo.
You know the Insane Clown Posse? They were like, hey, do you want to play our Juggalo convention? And she started giving the crowd shit. So one of the guys actually shit in his hand and threw it at her.
Oh, no way.
Fair play.
Yeah.
They're like Slipknot before Slipknot.
Yeah.
No, many people can say that. But Stitch Jones, Ross, and Watch, thanks so much for coming into us.
Thank you so much for having us.
And Ross, you played the guitar for the first time ever.
First time ever.
In his performance you did for his earlier
So everyone, if this is on the YouTube playlist, feel free to like just divert and go to watch me playing drums. I'm really good at them.
How do I turn up the bass on that?
Yeah, I had to hand over. Like, how do you tune this thing? Like,
take apart his tone and his technique. Be like the proper music police.
Yeah.
We're really looking forward to sharing it. So thanks again.
Thank you so much
for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
Very much, Remy. Thank you, sir.
Cheers.
Perfecto.
Lovely stuff.
That was awesome.
I thought the amp was my phone at the start, and I was like, I got put it on airplane mode. I fuck.